It's 33 degrees here in Greece. The heat is on, and so is the pressure. The Acropolis Rally of Greece marks the halfway point in the WRC season, and all of the teams have plenty to think about. Sebastian may be sitting pretty at the top of the drivers' standings, but Citroen's challenge in the Manufacturers' Championship has been blunted by the failures of Francois Duval. The team's response was to replace Duval with Carlos Sainz for the last round in Turkey and here in Greece.
It's very important for Citroën to confirm that it's possible to win the championship for the manufacturer and for Sebastian to win the championship for the drivers. And then it's very important to have a second driver very reliable to take points.
Duval and new co-driver Sven Speaks will return for the next round, hopefully with lessons learned. Peugeot might be leading the Manufacturers' Championship, but both their drivers, Marcus Grönholm and Marco Martin, are still unhappy with their car's handling and tyres.
Maybe we have to help our partner Pirelli to improve the performance of the tyre. But on our side also we have to improve maybe sometimes our suspension.
Peter Solberg wants to win back the world's title, but bad tyre choices and technical failures have hampered his challenge.
Sometimes it doesn't roll with you. Michelin have certainly taken us a bit by surprise this year with quite a good step on the tyres, but we're coming back at them and we've got something new here as well. So I think I'm hoping that this is a turning point in the season now.
Solberg's teammate Chris Atkinson has his own problems to deal with. He needs to start scoring points after a number of recent retirements. Ford boss Malcolm Welsley is putting the pressure on his drivers to up their game. He wants Tony Gardemeister to consistently challenge for a podium position and Roman Cresta to get amongst the points. Mitsubishi have shown plenty of promise without quite delivering.
No!
Whether it be due to technical failure or bad luck. Gigi Dali and Harry Robert Pera lead the results. While Skoda need to get more out of the Fabia and rid themselves of the technical problems that have seen them fail to gain 8 finishes so far this season. So that's the report as we near half-term. Do better is the main message. And here is the statistics that everyone's looking at. Loeb's lead over Solberg in the Drivers' Championship, 13 points. Marco Martin holds third in front of Peugeot teammate Marcus Grönholm. And it's their consistency that sees Peugeot top of the manufacturer's standings. But Citroën are only 4 points behind, so with Sainz and Loeb behind the wheel, they have every chance of overhauling their rivals. And the challenge that awaits them takes place in the mountains that surround the city of Lamia. There are 19 stages in all, totaling 350 kilometres. But it's in Athens where the action gets underway. And from the ancient to the very modern, Thursday night super special taking place in the Olympic Stadium. A real coup for the WRC.
And the world's #1 driver comes to this impressive venue in style. It's not just in cars where he takes the controls. Though after only an hour of flying lessons, not surprising his helicopter skills aren't quite as refined as handling at Citroën. 70,000 rally fans have gathered to the championship's most impressive ever super special, and the organisers have ensured that this will be an evening to remember. It's a celebration. Present World Rally Champions, right at the Olympic Champions, and a headline act in this magnificent stadium built for the 2004 Olympic Games. The vast number of rally addicts, for once brought together in a single venue, is creating a super special atmosphere. the stars in Athens tonight, and amongst these shining steel monsters, it's the Citroën Sebastian Loeb which is once again the brightest light. He is fastest. But let's go straight out to the action, and how will the world champion fare in the Greek mountains? He is the first to tackle stage 2. And there's an immediate minor mishap, a problem with the launch control. He was lucky not to stall. But now he is on his way, and it's our first chance to look at the stage conditions here in Greece.
This is a classic piece of Acropolis Road. Just look at all those stones protruding out of the ground. It's hard on tyres and suspension, but it'll be the least of problems for Sebastian Loeb. He's thinking more of the loose gravel on the surface.
He could lose some time then road sweeping.
It certainly was the case last year, but we've seen on events earlier this season where he has managed to somewhat cope with those conditions.
Well, back at the start, and Petter Solberg's ready to go.
That's fine. Left just as a crash can be shot by right.
The Norwegian's concerned about Loeb's dominance, saying that his team have got to prepare as perfectly as Citroën, but he's already got an axe to grind. All three Subarus were found to be underweight after stage 1. They just missed being disqualified and escaped with a €60,000 fine from the FIA. Stressful start for Solberg.
It certainly is, and he'll be really anxious in these first few kilometres until he gets into his rhythm.
Well, let's go back to see how Loeb's doing. And he is coming up to the halfway split, which is almost 10 kilometres into this 18.5 stage. There are rocks and risks in the road side, but Loeb's always so precise, keeps out of danger. There's his split time, just over 6 minutes. Watch how smooth he is through these bends. Now waiting to start, the man third in the championship, Marco Martin.
4 left into 4 plus right, narrow.
Martin's a proven winner with 4 last season, but he still isn't happy with the Peugeot this year and says he won't win a rally in 2005. Now let's compare the starts of these 3 drivers who are currently out on stage, see how much time Loeb lost.
That hesitation cost him 2 seconds, and look, just 4 car lengths in the first 50 metres. It's a great start from Solberg, but Martin, not too bad either.
So a reasonable start for the Estonian there. Now let's get back to Petter Solberg, because that loss of time from Loeb may well encourage him. He's now approaching that 10 kilometres.
Well, it's clear from the shots that Petter's really trying hard. Look at these dips and crests here. He's certainly pushing. Well, I think that bump in the pace notes there was probably a little bit too severe for Petter. He's very lucky to get away with that.
And that will have an impact on his stage time. Using our virtual spectator technology, we can compare the cars as if they started the stage at the same time. Here is Solberg approaching that split, which of course in reality Loeb has already gone through.
Well, he's definitely lost time with that visit to the ditch. The question is how much? Yes, he's lost just over 5 seconds. He's lost time in the ditch, but certainly the handling of his car is not great. And he's lost the spoiler off the back of the car. Look how loose that car is at the rear.
Well, here's Loeb now, coming to the end of the stage. Spectators there to cheer the world champion on.
And it certainly has been a faultless drive yet again for this first stage in the Rally Acropolis for Sebastian Loeb.
Not far for him to go now. His stage time 11:15.6. Reasonable time, but that's probably beatable.
I make a lot of mistakes. I cannot do what I want. It's too slippery, so I think we are losing some time.
So Loeb said it was difficult. How's Martin doing in the Peugeot he finds so hard to handle? He's through that 10k split and slower than Loeb, but faster than Solberg in the damaged Impreza. And here is that battered Impreza coming towards the end of the stage now. Solberg a bit wide on that corner. It's a rally he's so much wanted to win, but it's been a difficult start for him. I wonder if he's been managed to make up any time in the second sector.
Well, that to me looks like a very similar gap to the last bit. Remember, he was 5.1 seconds behind. And this is going to be close. He's made up a little bit of time, but he's still 4.5 seconds slower than Loeb. And look at all the dust in that car. He's complaining about a lack of grip.
Top start for Petter Solberg. And now you can see that the Subaru's completely lost its boot to the spoiler and the rear bumper. Here's Martin then. What about him? Little chance of catching low, but has he managed to pull away further from Solberg? He now is coming towards the end of the stage.
Minus right over crest. 44 plus
and
left
you can
narrows.
see here now he's lost that advantage over Solberg. He's actually
Flat
behind him
right,
now.
easy left over
He
crest.
certainly is. And all I can
50,
say is
easy
Petter
right,
Suglu
long crest,
can't
40
be handling
right
that
tightens to
badly.
4.
And Solberg was quick, as we
26
know, in the
left
second
tightens
sector
to
where he managed to
4.
pick up some time. So Martin, who was 1 second ahead of Solberg at the split,
Marco clear of stage.
1.4 seconds behind at the end of the stage. But his teammate, Marcus Gronholm, we hear, is doing rather better. He says his ambitions for Greece are modest. He's only got modest records here, firing 5 out of 6 previous attempts. But this looks like a good performance. Can he beat Lowe?
Well, there's Marcus Gronholm. He hasn't had the problem with road sweeping. Where is Lowe? Well, that's a big advantage there.
And you can see on the clock there the time that Lowe set when he went through this stage earlier. Gronholm's going to be a lot faster. The question is, how much faster? 7.9 seconds. That means he takes the rally lead.
Marcus, a good stage for you? Yeah, it's okay. Brakes are hot, I have to go.
Gronholm was fastest on that stage. Second fastest is Ford's Tony Gardemeister. He's been told by team boss Malcolm Wilson to give 100% from the start. Oh, that great record here. Owen's won 4 of the last 5 Populous rallies. Gardemeister is fast enough to take second place overall.
So Gronholm and Gardemeister lead the way ahead of the Citroëns of Sebastian Loeb and Carlos Sainz. And with all the drivers now through stage 2, Solberg and Martin have slipped down towards the bottom of the leaderboard.
2 more stages before service, and Solberg clearly has some work to do. He can't replace the spoiler, but there's some hidden damage he can have a go at, part of the suspension vent. Back into the fray with a still far from perfect Subaru. But Solberg's fortunate compared to some. On the first stage of the day, Ford's Roman Cresta found himself in difficulties. He hit a bump on the inside of the corner, which threw him into a bank on the opposite side of the road. Broke the suspension arm and ended his day. Same place, the same result for Manfred Stoll, the privateer who made his mark with an incredible second place finish in Cyprus. No such joy across the Mediterranean in Greece for Stoll. Citroën suspension, too damaged to continue. The organisers may have smoothed the stages, but they're no less dangerous. Proof of that are these 2 early casualties. But for the rally fans, it's action rather than attrition thereafter, and Petter Solberg in his dramatically different Impreza provides exactly that. Despite the bent suspension arm, he's second fastest on stage 3. But on stage 4, it's a different story.
This stage is different to the previous because there are a lot of long, fast, high-speed corners. And he needs the spoiler at the rear of the car to give him downforce. Without it, he has no traction, and almost every corner he's sliding wide and losing time as a consequence.
Even though he got 13 seconds, he moves up a place to 6th. Rally leader Marcus Gronholm is a determined character. Though he struggles with the 307, he's still always fighting and almost asking more of the car than it's capable of.
120 ja oikein eri jouhea. 5 ja nyt 2
So it's especially frustrating for the Finn when he drops 5.5 seconds to the surprise winner of stage 3.
Ja oikein helppo yli nykyn 4.
That surprise stage winner, Mikko Hirvonen in a privately entered Ford Focus, who's now just 2.9 seconds behind the rally leader. Let's see what's happening in stage 4.
Well, there's the finish line. The question is, who's in front? Wow, it's Hirvonen. He's quicker again than Gronholm. But is he quick enough to take the lead? He needs to beat him by 3 seconds. It's going to be close. He's done it, just. That's a fantastic performance by the youngster.
So the cars head back from the mountains to the service park at Lamia, with Mikko Hirvonen leading a rally for the first time in his career, ahead of Grönholm and Carlos Sainz.
Well, Mikko leading the rally, and what a great start.
Yeah, I have to say, it's been perfect start. And first time leading the rally, so at this point I'm going to enjoy it. And when we go back to stages, just forget it and continue.
What's the secret, that road position?
I'm sure road position helped on second stage this morning, then start of that long one. But then otherwise, the car has been just perfect.
Despite Hirvonen's success, the attention of the media and the fans is focused on the Subaru service area.
Well, Petter, what happened?
Just the suspension a little bit yesterday, and I went a little bit too stiff, I think, and I didn't have so much grip from the start, but obviously I haven't slept anything last night. I was nervous to not drive today, and that's how it is.
What's it like driving a car with no downforce at the back when you lose the rear wing?
It's very sideways, so it's not an enjoyable thing to do.
Far from the tension at the service park, the rally fans are creating a party atmosphere as they await their heroes, just as long as the cars don't come before lunch is over. When the action resumes, the Impreza's in one piece again. Surely Petter Solberg can now fight his way up the leaderboard, tired though he is.
Big cut.
But alas for the Norwegian, there's more trouble in store as he passes the spectator village. His four-wheel drive system isn't working properly, and he drops 16 seconds and a place on stage 5.
Line into 4.
New rally leader Mikko Hirvonen hasn't had much time to get used to his unexpected place at the top of the table, and won't get much longer to come to terms with it either. He's lost first, second and third gears, which cost him 17 seconds and the lead. Hirvonen drops to fifth overall. But the fans recognise it's been an impressive drive. Hirvonen's problems give Marcus Grönholm the chance to retake first place. Now he had to change to manual shift for the last stage of the morning, but all's working perfectly now. And on stage 5, Marcus Grönholm is fastest. He retakes the rally lead. As for Hirvonen, a trained mechanic, he's busy on the road section doing what he can to help nurse the focus through the next 2 stages.
Gearbox oil is coming out now, so it doesn't look very good.
Yes, that patch of oil is a sure sign there's more difficulties ahead. So Hirvonen down to 5th with the 2 Citroens now ahead of him, Carlos Sainz 4th, Sebastian Loeb 3rd. Grönholm has the lead with Ford's Tony Gardemeister 2nd. And Gardemeister's doing exactly what the team want. Boss Malcolm Wilson said he had to be aiming for top 3 stage times, and he's managed that on 3 of today's 4 stages so far. But his time isn't quite so good here. Sebastian Loeb on these repeat stages is now running on cleared roads. So he's no longer handicapped by his road position. And he is less than 3 seconds behind Gardemeister coming into stage 6. But he beats the Finn by more than 4 seconds to take 2nd place. And his teammate Carlos Sainz is even faster. The 2-times world champion, despite that long layoff, is back in the swing of rallying and wins stage 6. And that's enough for him too to overhaul Gardemeister. The Finn drops to 4th, the Spaniard takes 3rd. So confirmation of that on the leaderboard after stage 6. Grönholm leads with Loeb and Sainz in 2nd and 3rd respectively, Gardemeister 4th. But let's catch up with some of the action from further down. The highest placement species is that of Harry Wilker at 6th overall. He says the durability of the car is the key to a good performance here. So far, no real problems in the pit. behind him is Ford privateer Henning Solberg. Despite his spin on stage 4, things looking reasonably good for the Norwegian, who's had rather better luck than demonstrated better. Just behind him is Gigi Gali in the second Mitsubishi. His worst problem was a heavy landing on stage 4, which winded his co-driver Guido de Moore. Another nervous moment here on stage 5, but generally he's been growing in confidence. While Gronholm leads, Peugeot teammate Marco Martin has been fading away. He's 8th overall. And off the pace altogether is Yanni Turquino, nominated for Skoda. He broke the cut on stage 2, the team that pulled him out of the rally from quite a good start. Teammate Arnold Schwartz suffered a different fate, fuel leaking into the engine bay. It was too dangerous for him to continue, but he will rejoin on day 2. If Skoda have had a bad rally, so too would Subaru. Both Chris Atkinson and Stefan Salazar had to cut short their day's rallying. Atkinson here had an engine problem, and the team felt it unwise to go on. So, back to the leaders on the final stage of the day, a rerun through the 32.5-kilometre Elatia-Zelli. Marcus Gronholm takes a 9.1 second advantage over second place Sebastian Loeb into the stage where he lost that battle with Hirvonen this morning. This time, of course, it's a battle with the world champion. And Loeb has driven impeccably yet again. His second place is remarkable on the first event where his road position has actually cost him time. And I think he's going to be considerably faster than Gronholm. Look at the clock. He's done it! 15.2 seconds quicker. He wins the stage and takes the rally lead.
Is there no stopping this man? Genuine road sweeping problems to deal with, and he still has the lead at the end of day 1. No sign of his two nearest championship rivals on the leaderboard. Marco Martin is down in 9th and Peter Solberg 14th. So it's being left to someone else to try to stop Loeb. The pressure's now on the likes of Gronholm, Sainz and Gardemeister as the Rally of Greece heads into day 2. Over the weekend, these mountains have become the destination for a pilgrimage as thousands of fans make their way by 4 wheels, 2 wheels or 2 feet into the stages, each one ensuring a prime view.
And along with the fans, we return to the heights for the first stage of day 2. And Tony Gardemeister is out here to fight for 3rd place. Carlos Sainz towards the end of day 1, and the Finn's been told to chase those podium places. He's proving his mettle to the team voices. The surface here looks smooth from a distance. Close up, you can see the embedded rocks, ruts and bumps. Sainz is less than 4 seconds ahead of Gardemeister, so 3rd place is far from secure. And here he's only 7th fastest on stage. His lead whittled down to less than a second. Marcus Gronholm has a fight on his hands too. He lost the lead to Sebastian Loeb and knows that Sainz isn't too far behind him. A good time here in front of the fans helps his cause. 4 seconds faster than Sainz to strengthen his hold on 2nd place. A fanfare for the rally leader. He's even faster than Gronholm, albeit by less than a second. Past rallies have shown Loeb impossible to catch when he's taken the helm, but there has to be a first time, doesn't there? Loeb's lead now nearly 7 seconds over Gronholm, and there's a real battle for 3rd between Sainz and Gardemeister. Speeds in the sleepy mountains are usually rather slower, but we're off to Pavliani, where Marcus Grönholm is out on the stage. The Finn is just under 7 seconds behind leader Loeb and he's doing his utmost to attack. He's coming up to the 16-kilometre split, 2/3 of the way through this 24.5-kilometre stage.
Look at those clean ruts in front of the Peugeot, and it struggles always to stay on line, as you can see. But here he is at the split, 11:38.3, he's set the standard so far. Just look how that car struggles to turn in, and a big oversteer on the exit, losing time on almost every turn there.
Well, Loeb too is on the stage, coming into it just after Grönholm. And he's now approaching that 16-kilometre split.
And he's already quicker on this fastest part of the stage. But there's not much in it. Now just look at that live action in the top corner of the screen. Just look how neat and smooth the Citroën is. Yep, 1.3 seconds quicker.
That's after 16 kilometres, the world champion clearly determined to defend and even extend his lead. Now Grönholm is coming to the end of the stage. He probably knows that Loeb was quicker over that 16-kilometre split, so he will be pushing to the line.
He's definitely a trier, but the first part was the fastest. Now we're into a really slow and twisty section of the stage. And this is where the Peugeot is really going to struggle. It wouldn't surprise me if he's going to lose more time here.
So stage time coming up any moment, close to the end, 19:39.6. That's faster than anyone else who's completed the stage so far.
What a time! Marcus, that's some time. Yeah, but Loeb is also coming.
Yes, he's right. Loeb is coming to the end of the stage. Grönholm knows how incredibly quick this Frenchman is. Loeb is being told Grönholm's time and driving to those splits.
But he makes this rally look so very easy. It just looks like a Sunday drive. But this is not your average country lane. We've got rocks, we've got ruts, we've got holes, and we've got dips. But there's Sebastian Loeb. Remember, he was 1.3 up at the split, and it looks like he's really extended that lead. Okay, here he is. He's approaching the finish now. How much has he beaten Marcus Grönholm by? That's 5.7 seconds quicker.
So he extends his lead to 12.5 seconds, on his way to a record-breaking 5th win on the spin, perhaps.
We tried to adjust the suspension this night, yesterday evening, and the feeling is much better in the rough places. I can go faster than yesterday, so for the moment everything is okay.
What hope for those behind him? Loeb saying he took the lead on day one while road sweeping and with the wrong setup. But back to the action, and here we are with Tony Gardemeister now. He, remember, is in that post-contest the third with Carlos Sainz.
Well, before the event he was told that he had to up his game. He's definitely delivering the goods, and I'm sure there'll be no complaints from Michael Wilson.
But it's the Spaniard who takes the spoils here. Carlos Sainz less than a second faster, but that almost doubles his tiny lead over the Finn.
So, coming up to the halfway point in this rally, and things are looking good again for Citroën, with 2 drivers on the podium places. Peugeot's Marcus Grönholm is second, but his team's hold in the Manufacturers' Championship lead is starting to look a touch insecure.
The rally fans here have already witnessed battles lost and battles won, dramatic accidents and the colour and pageant of the WRC. They've taken up every vantage point and cheered on their favourites, supporting the most exciting motorsport in the world. Crowds have flocked to this special spectator area to see the rest of the morning's action. For Tony Gardemeister, the challenge is to catch Carlos Sainz and recapture a podium position. He last finished in the top 3 in Sweden, and he and his team are eager for him to regain his early season promise. So, a vital 2 stages. The third place Sainz has his own plans. He wants to bring home as many points as possible for Citroën while he has the seat in the place of François Duval. No risks taken, but he keeps ahead of the Finn. His lead over Gardemeister nearly 5 seconds by the end of the morning loop. Harry Robbenper's aim is to overhaul privateer Mikko Hirvonen and take 5th place. Mitsubishi have shown something of resurgence of late regularly in the points now, but they're far from the form they enjoyed in the 90s when the team won 4 drivers' titles with Tommy Mäkinen. But now Robbenper's Lancer is seriously threatening Hirvonen. By the end of stage 11, the privateer's lead over the Mitsubishi is just over 3 seconds.
Drivers and spectators head for the service park. The team's trucks and service bay is the centre of activity, but that's not the only entertainment on offer.
Five seconds behind Carlos. Can you pass him?
I think so, yeah, but we try to do that for sure, but we should also, you know, be a bit careful on the stages because today there is a lot of stones everywhere and it's very easy to break the car.
Carlos, Tony Gardemeister thinks he can beat you. What's your response?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, it's still a long way to go, but for me it's important, first of all, bring the car to the end, and I will try to beat him, but if he's pushing very hard, I don't know.
Sainz would love to win that battle before he hands the Citroën baton back to François Duval in Argentina.
Now, after two races for Carlos, the championships come back good for Citroën. Now, with the new co-driver, it's really important to take some points for Citroën.
With the points on offer here, Citroën could be leading the Manufacturers' Championship by the time Duval gets back in the car. Now you heard Tony Gardemeister and Carlos Sainz talking about this fascinating tooth and nail battle. The Finn fighting to take 3rd place. He says the Focus is perfectly suited to the conditions. It's got the best suspension in the business, and he's using the car to its full potential in one of the toughest rallies of the season. On stage 12, he cuts the margin between himself and Sainz to just less than 2 seconds. So on stage 13, the Spaniard has his work cut out. He has to defend that 1.9 second lead. And looking at the clock, it's unlikely he's going to extend it. No, he's lost his lead over Gardemeister. 5.5 seconds slower. Now he's 3.6 seconds behind the Ford overall. But worse fortune has befallen Marcus Grönholm. Finn, in 2nd place, has a drive shaft problem and is hemorrhaging time. He drops more than 50 seconds on stage 13 and falls behind Gardemeister and Sainz. It's a massive disappointment for him.
We have a drive shaft broken, I think. Some more bad luck then. Yes, yes.
Grönholm does what he can on the roadside, but it's going to be damage limitation until service.
So, a new look leaderboard. Loeb still out in front, but his lead is now 1 minute and 15 seconds. Gardemeister 2nd, Sainz 3rd, and Grönholm now 4th.
It hasn't all been about Loeb's lead and Grönholm's grievances. There's been bad luck, great driving, and big off slowing down the leaderboard. Henning Solberg started the day in a healthy 7th place overall, and he challenged for 6th until a mistake in his pace notes led to a damaged roll bar at retirement. Down the bank and into a tree, rally over for Patter's big brother. Mitsubishi's Gigi Gali was back up to the Aston Martin. The alternating problems on stage 11 cost him his place. But Gali didn't give up. Martin was under attack once the Mitsubishi had been repaired in service. On stage 13, the Estonian was 15 seconds slower than Gali and took back 7th. And as determined as the Italian, Patter Solberg. He has been working his way up the leaderboard. The former world champion leads at the end of the day. He apparently wants 5th, but that'll be tough. He's only a minute behind 8th place Martin. But the winner of the prize for drama is Jan Hassiner. His was the only one of the 3 stoners not to drop out on day 1. But how about this for a long way to drop down the hillside? Big job to get your car out of that one. And from the lows to the highs, and back to the top 5 on the final 2 stages, and Gronholm is now threatened by Mikko Hirvonen, who's running 5th. The privateer has pulled away from the chasing Harry Rovanperä and now has his sights set on the Peugeot in 4th place. Gronholm's problems and Hirvonen's attack continue. By the end of the day, just 6 seconds separate them. Ahead, Tony Gardemeister. Having taken Carl's side scout, he's gradually consolidating 2nd place, pulling away stage by stage to finish day 2 with nearly 8 seconds advantage over the Spaniard, and a big tick for team orders well carried out. As for Sainz, in a podium position, an impressive if brief return from retirement. He's hit a rock at the stage side, luckily bouncing him back onto the road. He also lost his front bumper earlier and won't want another loss of concentration to mar the good memories of 15 previous Acropolis rallies. But there could be more good memories in the making. Neither Sebastian Loeb nor Citroën have won this event. There is still some way to go, of course, but the Frenchman's been in a league of his own on day 2. He's won all 8 stages.
With Loeb's commanding lead and Carlos Sainz in with a shout of overhauling Tony Gardemeister, Citroën could be celebrating a 1-2 in the Acropolis rally. But with some of the roughest stages coming up on day 3, no one in the camp can afford to be complacent.
Tomorrow will be a rough day and 3 new stages, so when it's new it's always a bit more tricky. So I will try to take it easy and not to break something on the car, to be a bit careful in some places. I will try to do it well.
Pressure. There may be rocks and ruts everywhere in this Acropolis rally, but nothing seems to upset the equilibrium of rally leader Sebastian Loeb. His team making sure the Citroën Zara looks as perfectly polished as its driver at the start of day 3. Ford's Tony Gardemeister in 2nd place may not be able to do anything about Loeb's dominance, but he'll do everything he can to keep 3rd place Carlos Sainz at bay over the final 4 stages.
And with Sainz breathing down his neck, Gardemeister must keep up his improved performance all the way to the finish line. Now this is effectively the head start that Gardemeister has got. And it's actually not very much when you consider there's nearly 100 kilometres still to go, including the longest stage of the rally. So let's join the action with Gardemeister at the start of stage 16. The Finn says he had to take risks to be fast on day 2. The same applies here. Look at the stage surface, loose gravel, embedded rocks, and the stage itself quite narrow for the stakes to be punished. Sainz is already out on the stage. He's heading for an amazing 98th podium of his career, and he's just 8 seconds off second place.
He's the ultimate professional, and he was brought in to finish rallies and score points for Citroën in the manufacturer's title. If Tony Gardner wants to score, Carlos Sainz will
Here at the start, another consummate professional, his teammate Sebastian Loeb. For him, this is now about focus. No one to chase, no one on his heels. So with the improved settings he found yesterday, his real concern is keeping his concentration.
Well, he doesn't have to change the way he drives. He's so smooth and neat. He doesn't really put the car under any stress at all, but he can still set fastest times. What more does he need to do?
Well, here's Sainz now, coming towards the end of the stage. He and the team would be satisfied with 6 points. He's only done 2 events, but what a turnaround in Citroën's fortunes in the Manufacturers' Championship.
Well, you can't put an old head on young shoulders. I really hope that Francois Devant has learned from watching the rest of solid performance.
Well, we're back with Gardemeister. He's coming towards the end of the stage.
This is his best performance so far this season. But there's Gardemeister, where's Sainz? Oh, he's already up. That's quite a commanding.
Oikein lyhyt 5. Oikein lyhyt usko 7. Oikein täys miinus lyhyt 6. Vasen maali jatkuu oikein täys miinus. Stop.
And that's very impressive from Gardemeister. He's actually fastest 6.3 seconds quicker than Sainz. His lead now 14 seconds, and it's his first fastest time of the event. He's really moved up a level here. And as Gardemeister's taken the advantage in his battle, there's trouble looming for another Ford driver. Privateer Mikko Hirvonen in 5th place. After briefly leading on day 1, he was dreaming of a career-best podium finish. Car problems held him back, but it's still been an eye-catching performance. Now, though, he'll have to fight to hold his place. Harry Robinson. The Mitsubishi driver will be pleased with the car's reliability here in Greece, and even happier that he's eaten into Hirvonen's lead this morning. By the end of stage 17, he trails the privateer by just over 2 seconds. Marcus Gronholm was himself under threat from Hirvonen when his drive shaft failed on day 2. But with a fully functioning 307, he's been able to pull away, building up a lead of more than 30 seconds. Even so, he'd prefer to have been consolidating second rather than 4th. Despite the disappointment, he's always a crowd pleaser though. The man who is in second place, Ford's Tony Gardemeister, is now starting to look more secure.
Lippu 120.
Over the 20 kilometres of the stage, he's extended his advantage over Carlos Sainz to nearly 26 seconds, and 52 into the struggle.
The rally leader's Citroën Zara is still in pristine condition, while it seems everyone else returns to service battered and bruised by this gruelling event. And Loeb's experienced teammate is well aware of the dangers out there on the roads.
For me, it's a lot of risk if I'm fighting for second place, and the reason why I'm here is just not to win a second place, just to bring the car and score the maximum points.
What are your thoughts about Sebastian Loeb? He's been superb on this rally.
It's more of the same. He has a fantastic season last year already. This year he's getting more and more feeling with the car. He's driving superb, no mistakes, so very good.
You said this is going to be your last rally. You've done 196 WRC events. What about 4 more to make it 200?
It's enough.
You sure?
Yes.
No positional changes with 2 stages to go, but a fierce battle's brewing between privateer Mikko Hirvonen and Mitsubishi's Harry Rovanperä for 5th. And there's an outside chance that Peter Solberg, who's made some changes to the Impreza and improved its performance, could move into the points.
Now just look at the surface. The last 2 stages, brand new to the drivers, offer them these large rocks, some of the most demanding roads in the championship. Harry Rovanperä is just 2.3 seconds behind his rival for 5th place, Mikko Hirvonen. Having made serious inroads this morning, he senses his chance through here. And Hirvonen feels the heat. After a morning when he described his driving as bad, he's upping his performance considerably.
He's driven a brilliant rally, and with an expertise far above his years. And he's changed his car setup this afternoon, and it certainly looks like it's working well. Now there's Harry's time. Fantastic, that's the best time so far. He now holds a 13.7 second advantage over Rockenperra with just one stage to go.
That's when I got rallying. Now I was really trying, and it went well, but still one more to go.
Ahead in fourth, Marcus Gronholm is ruining the transmission cord with only his transmission in position. The Finn showed tremendous grit and determination, but again the car has let him down. And that means Persia were almost certain to lose their lead in the race for the manufacturer's title. But another manufacturer will be rather happier. Mitsubishi's half-term report looking better. Thanks in part to what's set to be a solid 7th place finish for Gigi Gali. The Lancers still mustn't find as many of the cars it's competing against, but they're back up to the level of their early year promise. We've heard about Gronholm's problems. His teammate Marco Martin hasn't been let down by the car here. He's heading for 8th spot, still unable to hit the pace he had at Ford last year. So his task for the second half of the season is to come to terms with his triple 307. Peter Solberg, who couldn't catch Martin, is in line to score no points. For the last two events, there's been a little frustration on the Norwegian's face. Subaru have work to do if their man's to have any chance at all in the title race. Skoda too have issues to resolve. Armin Schwartz, their only driver still in the event, down in 18th, and that thanks to the restart rule, reliability and driver consistency on the must-do better list, and the team have already scheduled extra testing to help improve the situation. 17.5 kilometres separate Sebastian Loeb from making another little bit of rally history. This limit he's so close to now will give him a record-breaking run of 5 victories in a row in a single season, and he'll also equal last year's achievement of 6 wins in the season, and we're only halfway through the year.
There's 8 rallies to go, and you know what? He could win them all. Someone try beating that.
Well, the man who currently holds the record for winning the most rallies ever, Carlos Sainz, is once again paired with Loeb. And these two record breakers are taking Citroën to the top of the class.
A strong third place to finish, this time for good. A fantastic career. Thank you, Carlos Sainz.
As for Tony Gardemeister, he'd effectively had a warning from the team boss. But now he's rewritten his half-term report, all the question marks scrubbed out by the gold star.
What a performance. He's looking forward to the second half of the season to see what he can do on the rest of the gravel events.
Yes! Well done, fantastic, Yaki, thank you.
Well done, Tony, second place.
Yeah, it was very nice to finish second, and that's all. We tried to push for the whole event. Okay, the last stage is taking Carlos' time, and that's all.
But he still has some way to go to match this man.
Yes, and this man will break record after record. I'm really running at the words to describe how good he is. One thing I can tell you, he will be the best the world has ever seen in a What another stunning performance.
And a personal plaudit here, Loeb's girlfriend celebrating his 5-win run. What a magnificent day for Loeb and Citroën.
What a performance! Sebastian's getting out of the car, he richly deserves a wonderful Seb! Going off the TV crews of getting this one. Daniel Sola's out there as well. Daniel Sola.
Another win for Loeb. There's confirmation of the winning margin. His and Citroën's happiness is increased by another podium for Carlos Sainz in the final rally of his career. Drivers' Championship hopefuls Gardemeister, Gronholm and Martin all pick up points, but there's no reward for Peter Solberg. Despite his own personal disappointment, Solberg is gracious enough to congratulate the championship leader, even if the only way to get through the media scrum is by clambering over the front of Loeb's car. But he's broken the windscreen. Petter clearly not underweight on that occasion, but it could still cost Subaru some money. It's the only damage that's been inflicted on the Citroën all weekend, but Loeb and his teammates won't worry too much about that.
What about 5 straight wins? Are you a man that looks at records? Do you like that sort of thing?
Yes, I like it, but like I said, it's not my most important target. For me, the most important is to have now 23 points lead on Peter on the championship.
It's a daunting sight for everyone but the runaway championship leader. Peter Solberg is still second, but Tony Gardemeister is now above both Peugeot drivers in 3rd place. And Peugeot have now slipped from the top of the manufacturer's table. Before the last rally and Carlos Sainz's return, Peugeot were 9 points ahead of Citroën. Now they're 5 points behind. Sainz will be missing from the next rally in Argentina, the place where he won his record 26th WRC event. The way Loeb is going, it won't be that long before he overtakes the Spaniard. He now has 16 victories under his belt and is going for 6 in a row. Make sure you join us next month to see if he can do it, and you can pick up all the latest rally news on WRC.com.